Please, Facebook, permit me to use this music instead. My fans, I have no copyright. Thank you.
All hail the land of our rising sun. We love and cherish. We have vanquished all enemies. All hail the Lord. God bless the overflow. In Him we trust. Shout it, sing it. All hail the overflow. God bless the offering. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing, Lord, glorious song, play it, sing it, all hail your throne. Oh, hail your throne. We shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our precious heroes. Day and night, save them always. All hail your throne. All hail your shines everywhere. We praise you in God, guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from evil. Unleash thy We give every glory and adoration, every exaltation. We come before thee this evening to present your truth to the whole world, that mankind may testify in time to come that it wasn't man that did it, that they had no strength of their own, they had no army, they had no weapons. All they had was the gospel of truth and of redemption. And behold, because their hearts and their minds were clean, because the Almighty found them unblemished, that was why they were blessed, and everything they asked for came to pass. That was why this same generation, this very IPOB shall endure, for flesh cannot be mortalized, but the truth of the Most High, who is timeless, who is ageless, shall prevail. And upon that very promise do we pray this evening, because your words are yea and amen. People wonder, how come you loved David so much? Man couldn't understand that David knew how to ask thee for anything that he wants. There was nothing that David ever asked for that he didn't give to him. That same secret is what we have. That is what we present before thee, to the hearing of the entirety of humanity this very evening, morning, noon or night, depending on where you're listening from. That we make this proclamation that your words are yea and amen, because you are God. Anything you say must come to pass. You are not man. Anytime, any word that you utter, documented by the sons of men in the Torah, in the scriptures, must come to pass. Because your spirit, you are not man, you are not mortal. Every word you utter must come to pass. And on that very premise do we anchor this very agitation. Because we go back to your scriptures, to your unadulterated, untampered with scriptures. In the book of Jeremiah we pray, chapter 16, verse 14. That is our prayer this very evening from where I am. You said, for you are Lord, you are God, you are the beginning and the end. There is nothing you created which can be equated nor used as an adjective to describe thee. You are bigger than all that man can ever imagine that you are. Only you is the beginning of time itself. That is why the ancients call you the Ancient of Days, the Ancients of the Ancients, for that is who you are. The I am that I am, and these are your words because you're God. You said that a time is coming. According to the prophet Jeremiah, you said that a time is coming, and that time is now, this 2020. You said the time is coming when people will no longer swear by me as the living God who brought the house of Israel out of bondage in Egypt. These are your words because you're God. You said a time shall come when people will no longer swear that this God of Moses, that led the God of Moshe, that led the Israelites out of the bondage and suffering in Egypt. Instead, these are your words, O Heavenly Father, with every reverence, humility, and submission. You said, instead they will swear by me as the living God, because you are living, everlasting, eternal, who brought his people out of the northern lands, out of the bondage from the north, for we inhabit the south. We are from the southeast. Oh Heavenly Father, you said, no longer will we remember you as the God of miracles that brought Israelites out of Egypt. We shall know thee as the God that delivered his children from the criminals and darkness from the north. These are your words. And you were talking about Biafra. We are now going to swear by thy name and say, this God of Biafra that led his children out of the iniquitous existence which Britain fabricated for your children. And you said we are going to return from where you scattered us, from where they are killing us in Indonesia, from where they are killing us in Malaysia, from where we have been imprisoned in Brazil, from all the places we are suffering, all the places where we are being humiliated at the moment. You said, I will bring you back to your own country, to the land that I gave your ancestors, because I am God and I have spoken. And who is man to say no to the word of God? Upon this we anchor all that we do. We have no strength of our own. Upon your promise that came forth from the mouth of the prophet Jeremiah 16:14, you said, I will deliver you from the bondage from the north. The world will no longer say, this God of Moshe that led the Israelites out of Egypt. They will say, the God of Biafra that delivered them from the forces of darkness from the north. You were very specific. You said from the north. And you are God, and may your name be blessed forever and ever. He said, he said, he said. Abiobi, one family. 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 Abiobi, one family.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of Biafra, lovers of Biafra and lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending your time zone. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please do welcome others. It's very important. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please do welcome others. It's very, very important. We are live at our various platform. We are live at Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. If you are listening to the sound of my voice, please endeavor to hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. We are also live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. It's our main page, but we have a lot of restriction. If you are listening to the sound of our voice, please endeavor to hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. We are also live at our Maazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. This page is good, but we don't have much followers. Please follow me on that page, Maazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. Follow me on that page because the page is still green, no description, but we don't have much people. We are live at YouTube very soon. I think maybe less than 20 people will hit to 600 people on YouTube. This is wonderful. So please, if you are not subscribed on our YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu, please endeavor to do so. Subscribe at our YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. All the time I say this, that YouTube is wonderful. Believe me, we start with three people on that YouTube. Today, we are hitting to 600 people on YouTube, and a lot of people are watching us from there. Also on Facebook, but they cannot show because on Facebook there's a lot of method they can watch someone's videos without indicating that you are watching the video. But like I said, we don't care. All we are here to do is to preach the gospel. Eziokwu Chineke. All we are here to do is just to pass the message. Eziokwu Chineke. And remember, I always told you guys that I have a very small platform. I have a very small space. But The promise they gave to me that any message you send here must get to the person. Any message we send to any person, be you who, it must get to you. And it's happening. So, my wonderful people of Biafra, I thank you all for listening. And I say, please welcome others. It's very, very important. You all see today's flyer. Let me bring it up again. You all see today's flyer. And today's flyer says, don't join your common enemies to destroy your home, your house. Set your house on fire because you wanted to kill, you wanted to buy a lot. No, this is what we're going to talk today. And believe me, maybe some of you guys will not like my message today. Some will like it. Some will say it's not stable. Some will have any another idea. But whatever idea you have, Maazị Ezube na-asị gị ndewo. Whatever idea you have, Maazị Ezube na-asị gị ndewo. Thank you so much. But like I said, Maazị Ezumezu nwa Ekwensu, I shall follow the footstep of my leader. I shall follow the footstep of my leader, Onyendu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. That's the footstep Maazị Ezumezu is following. Even though not like it, I'm not like it, but that footstep of my leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, I shall follow it. I shall obey his command. I shall obey his instruction. I shall obey IPOB code of conduct. When they call us 5%, some people get mad. Some people cajole us with that 5%, but we don't care. Because we remember Onyendu say 100 men out of millions of Biafrans. Onyendu say 100 men. So when they use that word 5% from our law, we say thank you. No hard feelings. When they call us in the code of conduct, we say yes, we are in the code of conduct because we must obey every single instruction of our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. And today, onye ọbụla afọ iwe na-emene now. Today, I ask you guys, where is Chika Paul Edoziem, aka Enemy at the Gates? Where is Chika Paul Edoziem, the second in command, head of DOS? DOS, where is he? For more than 6 months, we have not heard from him. And we are saying to him, come out, Chika Edoziem, just resign because you knew that Onyendu have moved on. You know that. Him and Onyendu have moved on, you know. Because he have disobeyed Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, and you understood who Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is. That the moment he disobeys his order, there is a consequence for it. You know, Chika Paul, you know, Ima, you know. And that's why you don't find it so nice, so good to come to talk, talk to Biafrans. Because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu have moved on. Chinas and Wankita sometimes he like to just come on radio, pass Magawa. But how long will you pass Maga? Tell the people the truth that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu have left you guys. Tell the people the truth. Tell the people the truth. This wonderful family Maazị Nnamdi Kanu built, organized, and left it in you guys' hands. Soon Goga, Pota. When they did their WhatsApp, dosa. But the hardcore Onyendu said, we still the man. The hardcore Onyendu mentioned, we are the hardcore. We are still there, obeying every single instruction of our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Obey every single instruction of our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. And let me pass this message. For those of you who are confused when these things happen to our leader, for those of you who decided to sit on the fence, the time is now to come back to the family. The time is now to come back to the family. For those of you who moved to Simon Ekpa camp, Nigeria government in exile, that's what I call them. It is time for you to come back to the family. Come back to the family. Most of you, you are ashamed. You are ashamed of yourself. Don't be ashamed of yourself. Come back. Come back. We are one family. We are one great family. We are one great family. You know that Maazin Nankano. You remember what he said in Israel? No, I think in my next program, I will play that tape. He said that I am going back. He said, I am going back. All him just said instead of Israel, he said, I am going back. I am going back. And today, where is Maazin Nankano? Today, where is our leader? It doesn't matter the way he was brought to Nigeria. But it's the final boss that Maazin Nankan is in Nigeria. And I told you guys that the stage Onyendu is now will determine if we have this Biafra on a peaceful way or I'm struggle. I said it. You know, Ngu na Onyendu na a battle. But a lot of you guys just believe on propaganda from Simon Ekpa. Yes, a lot of you guys believe on propaganda of Simon Ekpa. A lot of you guys believe on Chika Paul Edoziemu, who is working underground. Mr. Underground, eyi na-atụ ọnụ. Eyi na-atụ ọnụ. For more than 3 years, they are working underground. And Simon Ekpa use what? Propaganda, everything. Just check how this young man started. Check how Simon Ekpa started. If you if you are in this club before Simon Ekpa, you know how he started. Believe me, you have no whatever I'm saying today, as much as what I'm saying is truth. Remember the same Simon Ekpa told you guys that he have no any interest in holding any position in this struggle. Simon Ekpa say it that he have no any interest in holding any position in this struggle. That is here to offer his own intelligence or his own uh, uh, idea that he have no interest in any position in IPOB. But today, who is Simon Ekpa? After a lot of name, he have end up in what? Biafra PM, Prime Minister. And I told you guys, most of you that I would Simon Ekpa, you don't defend him like me. I defended him then. He knows. I defended him. But guess what? When I understood that this guy is not going to the right channel, I said, no. No, 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 no. But you that are still there, you that are still with Simon Ekpa, and knowing you have seen the handwriting, it gradually is coming up. And when I told you guys that there's nothing is hidden forever. No. Ọ maka itinye okwute n'ime mmiri, mkpụrụ mmiri ya ese enu. Ọ ya take time mkpụrụ mmiri ese enu. That lies don't last test of time, but truth lasts test of time. And there was a program I did here. I told you guys that even the people that are fighting for Maazin and Kennedy release, I mentioned our leader's family. I also mentioned Simon Ekpa, and I give the reasons. But that young man have used, corner. You see, in life, when you are destined to do something, you are destined to do it. No matter what happens, you will get that thing done. But when you are forcing yourself for something that is not your destiny, one day you're going ups and downs. Here's the fact. One also you like it's up to you. But when and remember that I am here also to fight for Simon Ekpa, to let him out. Yes? Because I learned a lot from our leader Maazin Nnamdi Kanu. Mahatma Gandhi said, "If we, if you, for you to join the enemy to destroy your own brother, no, no, because onwere ebe ọbụla agbara aja ngwere adụlọ, onwere ebe agbara aja ngwere adụlọ. For you to join the enemy to destroy your own brother, maybe your brother is not doing it okay. No, it's a terrible mistake. And also learn it again from an Hausa man, a northern man. He said, even if he catch his brother with woman legs on his mouth, on his mouth, he will never condemn him. That he will fight for his brother. He will protect his brother. Then, for those of you that are jubilating that Simon Ekpa is one way or the other in problem. For those of you that are jubilating, I'll say no, stop. Stop. In as much we understand his activities, in as much we understand his activities have taken so many lives of our people. But for you to join the enemy, to bring him down, we are making a mistake. No, we cannot join the enemy. We can't join the enemy to pull him down. No. Rather, we ourselves, we will bring him in. Not to join the enemy. Because when you join the enemy to pull Mr. B down, also they will set up another one, another of your brother for you to pull him down. It will start pulling your brothers down one by one, one by one. At the end of the day, one Fulani moon in the house. At the end of the day, Fulani moon in the house. So I'm here to tell you guys that I will never join my enemy to pull my brother down, in as much I know that my brother activities is not okay. No, but rather, I myself will bring down my brother inside. But my enemy will not be part of it. The moment you are giving the room for the enemy to be part of it, to deal with your brother that is not doing it okay, one day you are finished. You don't have any foundation. Nke na-eme agwụgo. I saw a video from this lady, this our Yoruba brethren, Kemi. That video was trending. It say a lot of things there, and a lot of things he said there, yeah, it's truth. Even when you talk about Simon Ekpa, you use the word of propaganda on Simon. Say Simon Ekpa is using propaganda. What is it? It's okay, but I don't want to play his video here. You know why? Because I know what that lady did before. For me, I take her that it's not normal. I must be honest with you. In as much what he said, there's a lot of truth in what she said. But I will never use her video because I know what she did yesterday. And I look at her as as a mad woman. I'm sorry to say it. But if that video that is trending now, she established a lot of facts there. But I know what she did yesterday. I know what she did. I know what she said about our leader. I know what she said about IPOB. Maybe now she want to build up her page again. They want to build herself again. She's not talking in favor of IPOB. She's not talking in favor of us. Now, Biafrans, let's start with this video from Arise TV. It's very important. Let's start with this video from Arise TV.
This person wrote, Simon Ekpa, my
Hello,
favorite
Jinx.
day of the week. Good morning, Dr. Abati. How are you this morning?
Good,
Fantastic. Good morning.
Good
How are you this morning?
Jinx, I'm very well, and yourself?
Vimbai Mutirini Ekpa.
You're trying to decide whether to say our Nigeria.
I don't know. Some people say I should stop calling you Nigeria. I don't
mind
Thank you.
anybody.
Please tell them. Tell them. Good morning. Rufi
Morning,
on
Oji.
fire. How are
How's it
you?
going? Good.
You know we love you here
Yeah.
in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Dr. Abati, you were trending yesterday, and I'll tell you why. In the meantime, well, good morning to you,
There may be
viewers.
some ignorant people.
Yeah, you can address that.
A lot
if you
of
like.
ignorant people who say things they don't understand.
You can address that if you wish. Well,
don't
let's
know.
begin what's trending. With reactions trailing the arrest of self-proclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra Republic, Simon Ekpa, who was arrested on Thursday by authorities in Finland. Ekpa was arrested with 4 others on suspicion of inciting crimes with terrorist intent through separatist propaganda on social media. The Finnish authorities say that Ekpa used his platform to advocate for violence in southeastern Nigeria with his online rhetoric, fueling attacks on civilians and government forces, and also financing of terrorist activities with investigations tracing back to August 2021. I mean, Vimbai Rufai, Dr. Abati, I wasn't here when you guys spoke with your guest this morning, but allegedly Simon Ekpa has denied being the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic in court. I believe that he had described himself as an ordinary member of IPOB, which is quite strange because, Vimba, you know that we have seen Simon Ekpa in a lot of his videos, claiming to be, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic. So, I mean, I think that he did say in court that, he denied that he is the head. He's just an IPOB member. But let me take some reactions. This has, generated some reactions. This person wrote, Simon Ekpa in court. Prosecuting counsel, you are the Biafran Prime Minister? Simon Ekpa says, no, my lord, I am not. Prosecuting counsel says, what are you then?
Yeah, sorry, my people. So let me bring the video up. Please hit the like button. If you are watching me, hit the like button. It's very important. You hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, please.
Public in court. I believe that he had described himself as an ordinary member of IPOB, which is quite strange because, Vimba, you know that we have seen Simon Ekpa in a lot of his videos, claiming to be, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic. So, I mean, I think that he did say in court that, he denied that he is the head. He's just an IPOB member. But let me take some reactions. This has, generated some reactions. This person wrote, Simon Ekpa in court. Prosecuting counsel, you are the Biafran Prime Minister? Simon Ekpa says, no, my lord, I am not. Prosecuting counsel says, what are you then? Simon Ekpa says, I am a content creator. Prosecuting counsel says, do you have any proof? Well, here's proof, Simon Ekpa. Let's play up that video. This was just cruise yesterday. I laughed so hard when I saw that tweet. And those videos circulating, how come you are no longer the head of, IPOB at this moment. But also, let me take another reaction. This is from Brother Bernard, who wrote, Simon Ekpa's sit-at-home has begun. Only that this time, he's not sitting at home, but in prison. He spends the next few years feeling what Ndigbo felt every Monday. For every day he did sit at home, he'd spend a week of it in jail. Karma is real. Well, all right, we know that the Nigerian military has called for the extradition of Simon Ekpa. His arrest was hailed through its Director of Media Defense Operation, Major General Edward Buba, who welcomed the international cooperation in the fight against terrorism, saying that the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, had long called for Ekpa's arrest due to his role in fueling terrorism in the southeast.
We have repeatedly complained about the issue of Simon Ekpa. He is in Finland. The Finnish government are giving him all the support, and he's doing what he's doing. Comments he's making, people are being killed, and nothing is being done. And this is democracy. If the European Union is the one supporting democracy, and this is happening and they're not taking action, then they don't mean well for Nigeria. We have said that in clear terms. We need to diplomatically find means of getting him out of whatever it is that he's doing. He must be arrested, he must be prosecuted. Look at it from the other way. Assuming he is in Nigeria and he's doing that to the Finnish government, you think the European Union will allow that happen? They definitely will not. So why are they allowing him to do what he's doing? And people like him that are doing such things.
All right, Dr. Betty, possibility of an extradition.
Okay, we had two guests earlier on before you joined us, Vincent Yekwelu and also Ezeala. And Ezeala, who is a lawyer, pointed out that there is no bilateral extradition treaty between Nigeria and Finland. And to that extent, it may be difficult to pursue the extradition. Now, the Chief of Defense Staff has expressed his opinion, and I think it's a valid opinion. But it's also a matter that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs should take an interest in, and also specifically the Attorney General of the Federation. For what reason? For the reason that Nigeria has full rights to defend, protect its sovereignty, and to find every means possible to use diplomatic channels to make sure that somebody does not hide in Finland to destabilize Nigeria. Number two is that the Finland Department of National Investigation said that what they are dealing with is terrorism with an intent to commit crime and also financing of terrorism. Now, that in itself is an international crime, and Finland also has a responsibility to deal with that. Number three is to say to everybody that, look, Simon Ekpa, whatever may have been his offense, must also be subjected to due process. In 2023, when he said people should not go out to vote in Nigeria, he was apprehended by the Finnish authorities, but he was again released. But I make the point that his rights should be respected because there are other issues involved about human rights, about international crime. Onyekwelu, who was on this program earlier today, also pointed out. I make that point because I've seen a comment by our friend Geopolitical Onakpasa, who says Simon Ekpa should not just be extradited, he should be shot. And I'm surprised at that that a lawyer will recommend extrajudicial execution. But I guess Geopolitical Onakpasa was speaking out of passion. Now, it is now left to the Finnish authorities who are accusing him of crimes of terrorism to prove that he's guilty as charged, but he's innocent until that is proven.
Yeah.
Because, he who alleges must prove. So they have to prove it. I don't know what kind of jurisprudential system that they use, but here, what they say is that if you allege, you prove it. At the end of the day, as to the details about whether he's an ordinary member of IPOB or a factional leader of IPOB or whatever, I don't want to get into those details. Those are not important. What is important is the sovereignty of Nigeria, the security of Nigeria, and the need for international cooperation in addressing issues of terrorism.
I love that. The need for international cooperation. Even here in Nigeria, we have been talking about what needs to be done in the southeast so that there will be, that sort of peace. There have been calls for, what they've said, Nnamdi Kanu should be released because of, peace in the southeast, whether or not it would happen, or what's your take on that?
So for me, a couple of things have to be understood. Number one, I concur with the fact that, yes, you need to follow the full path of the law. I mean, he has not been convicted yet. The process has just started. We're going to hear his own side. He's going to go through the legal process and the legalese. I understand the point of the Nigerian government trying to say he should be extradited. And you see, this is why we keep on talking about the fact that you need an ambassador on ground. We don't have an ambassador on ground in Finland. So even most of the work you think you'll be able to push as regards liaising with the Finnish authorities, I'm not sure that's going to be smooth sailing yet. You have some representative there, but it's not as having a substantive ambassador on ground. Secondly, I think my most important point is, whatever is done, I want peace in the Southeast.
That's the most important point.
And that's why I asked a question from the guest that was here, that will this bring about peace in the Southeast? Sovereignty and all of that is at the discretion of the nation. I mean, we saw what ordinary Benin Republic even did to Nigeria in the case of Sunday Igboho here. So as regards talk about extradition, I think that's a long call. I think they were just celebrating. But the substantive part of the matter is the destruction of life and property.
That's the main point.
In the Southeast. And is it worth it? So please, anybody that is perpetrating that chaos should stop it.
Yeah, but we have had a lot of stories here. We've taken a lot of stories here about that.
My point is the marginalization also of every part of this country, the Southeast and all of that. Because be it Simon Ekpa, or be it Nnamdi Kanu, be it Ralph Wazirike, they are just symptoms of this marginalization that date back to the 60s in this country. The lack of justice.
Right. All right.
And the things that happened then that we did not listen to.
Right.
The way politicians divided this country because of their own selfish benefits. Right. And that's what we should move away from.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I wanted to just touch more on the issues in the Southeast. Yesterday, Dr. Bati, we took this story, and there was a flurry of reactions about whether or not the Igbo people sell.
Yeah. Let me say something here before we go into that sentiment, into the another topic. First, Arise TV, Mazi Ezumezu, I'm so ashamed for your reports. The report that I'm so ashamed of Arise TV that's reporting that Sam Ekpa said that he's a content creator, that is not Biafra Prime Minister. All those things is just propaganda. Let's tell ourselves the truth. First of all, look at the picture they present. That was an old picture. That was about 2 years ago. That first time they invited him. It's not a recent picture. Look at the video. It's not a recent video, but you guys sit there to tell us that he said that he's a content creator, that is not a prime minister. I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. That is true. No, because I also remember when Nigerian media say that Onye Ndumazi Nkanu denied being IPOB leader. You guys play this news, this propaganda everywhere, that Mazi Nkanu has denied IPOB. The same way that you guys are saying that Simon Ekpa said it's not a prime minister anymore. It's a propaganda for me because there is no fact. Because the question they asked our leader then, are you a proscribed IPOB leader? Our leader said no. It's not a leader of proscribed IPOB because it's IPOB is leading, it's not proscribed. Our leader said no, but Nigerian mainstream media, they took it. They blow it everywhere that Mazi Nkanu denied being an IPOB leader. The same way you guys are telling us now that Simon Ekpa said that it's not a prime minister, that is a content creator. I said no, I don't believe that because there's no fact. Because even the video you guys present was old video. The picture you guys present was old pictures. Why can't you guys get us the recent picture or the recent video last week, last week Thursday. You know, that's why I say this program today, some people will like it, some people will not like it. We will say the way it is. The way it is. And look at even when the news broke out, because I had it that on Thursday last week, I had it, but I said no, let's have the facts. When the news broke out, when it's open that Sam Neba has a problem, guess what? A lot of people were happy, down in Biafra and everything. That will tell you that what he's doing is not good for our people. But he claimed that our people is with him. But I will say it the way it is. But if you want me to join the enemy, the common enemy, to crucify him, I will say no. Leave him for we are his brother. We will bring him inside house. We will treat his fuck up. Not you, the common enemy, the enemy we are fighting. No, we cannot join you to do what? Maybe destroy our own. We can't do that. Just because we want to kill a lot, we want to burn our house. We can't do that. That's why I tell these people in Nigeria government in exile, Sam Rockwell is leading. It is time for you guys to tell you guys the truth. According to what Kemi said, he said Sam Rockwell is just using propaganda and everything. If you look the way Sam Rockwell came to this point he is now, you will see that it's not genuine. Tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. If you see the way Simon Ekpa take up to the point he is now, you see that it is not genuine. Now, I'm asking Ngozi Olobeze, who is the defense minister or the chief of the defense staff, Ngozi Olobeze, what is hard for you to present a lawyer to address your people that the way about your prime minister? What is it? Is it hard for you guys to do that? This is a Western world. By now, he's supposed to have his lawyer. His lawyer is supposed to address because he has the followers. A lot of people don't know what is happening. Look at one man, Mazina has a problem. The lawyer went there. They went there, they come and they tell us that they did not allow them to see Mazina and the Kano. The lawyer went again. And at the end of the day, we know what is going on. But in the case of your own Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, nobody can tell if they have left him or if he's still in Finland government. But for me, what I know, I live in Europe. What I know, he's supposed to be in his house by now. If they detain him, that means they have verified a lot of evidence against him. Then they want him to face the trial, so forth. But I believe after 3 days, he's supposed to be in his house. Or maybe he's in his house now and he's trying to, to put his head down to create content outside there. But the fact is that you call yourself that you guys are government. Then why are you not acting like a government? Look at when Chua Ayaba has a problem. His people come out and tell the people what happened. They update their people. But your own case, Ngozi Olobeze, you just come out, open your mouth, issue some threatening, blah, blah, blah. He went in. But as a government, you guys call yourself supposed to have a lawyer. A lawyer supposed to address his fans, his followers. You guys say you have more than 50 million votes. You have more than 50 million votes, and something happened to the number one, and there's no lawyer for him to tell his fans or his followers what is happening. If you know all 419 now, you won't call or you know. You you guys are not serious. Because if you guys are serious, by now the lawyer supposed to address the 50 million votes you guys got in Biafra land. The lawyer is supposed to address the people that are supporting him all over the world. Why hiding, playing seek and hide game? It's seek and hide game. Or could you wanted the Biafra one? I tell you guys, millions of Simon Ekpa will never match Mazin Nandikam because Mazin Nandikam was born for this. Simon Ekpa is just forcing himself because if he follow his accident, at some point we know it's an agent. I will call him agent because his activities, how he operates, how he operates. So, all that by now, no enwere ike address your followers the 50 million votes unu nwere na Biafra land officially, telling them the way of the Simon Ekpa. How do you want people to continue to trust you guys? And on this note, I'm calling these people these people that are maybe out of anger, what Geopolitical did. They say, okay, let me join this man. Now you have seen that onye unu na-eso, Simon Ekpa unu na-eso, ụkwa a na-apị, a na-apịta ya mkpụrụ. You guys should come back. Come back. You guys should come back. Come back. If you are in America, make sure you get in touch with the regional coordinator in America, Ichie Eziokwu. Get in touch with him. Get in touch with another regional coordinator in America, Maazi Ndidanwolom. Get in touch. If you are in Europe, get in touch with Maazi Ogbonnaya Abraham, German national coordinator. Get in touch with Italian national coordinator, Maazi Obiukwu, Maazi Ogolo. Get in touch with them. If you are in Austria or in Sweden, get in touch with me. There is a way, get in touch. Maazi Nnamdi Kanu is still there fighting. Only the Maazi Nnamdi Kanu is still there fighting, and he's still sending message to the people that are loyal to him, not to Chikapore Edoziem. So it is the right time. Most of you that are confused, or most of you that have been misled, to come back home. The door is open because Maazi Nnamdi Kanu is sending message to the people that are loyal to him. Maazi Nnamdi Kanu is sending message because if by now there's no official statement from the lawyer that represented Simon Ekpa to his fans, guess what? Unu na-esi ya ka ebe unu na-agazi. Onye ahụ mmadụ kwụ unu n'azụ, ọkpụ unu na-akpụ n'ala. Okay, let me take for instance now. Let me just take for instance that now I judge Simon Ekpa. At the end of the day, they find him guilty. And guess what? They sentence him. Kiwi now. Or the way Ngozi put na media kwuo yeah, onye awụ the action. Ọ na Ngozi na onwe nwere ike present unu the situation of Simon Ekpa now. No? You trust here? Will you trust Ngozi? And knowing from where is a pure politicians, we know that. I don't want to play the video because I'm not here for that. What I'm saying that the Ngozi, the chief of staff, they call her, supposed to be open to the 50 million vote they say they got in Biafra land, to his followers around the world, and tell them this is the situation of our prime minister. It has been released. The lawyer This is what the lawyer say. In fact, it could have been in the same in same program with the lawyer, because Simon Ekpa, no matter what, like I said before, is not a lawyer. That is for sure. Take it to bank. Simon Ekpa is not a lawyer. Her wife was the lawyer. Then when this thing immigrant was going on so much, he opened office. He opened office, legal office for asylum. Then his wife was working for the asylum. No, but at the end of the day, he got divorced, and it's a family issue. I don't want to talk about that. But the fact is that Simon Ekpa is not a lawyer. Take it from me. Also, Simon Ekpa is not a military man, but he undergo military training for 1 good year before they before he acquired the passport. Because when you're under 30 in Europe, in some part of Europe, before you're able to get the passport, you have to serve the country for 1 year. Maybe in Nigeria, they call them NYC, something like that. So it was never a military, and for you to be a military, it's not a big deal. For you to be a military in Europe, it's not a big deal. We have a lot of our brothers are military in Germany and other places in America, so it's never a big deal. So that's why Ebus Nagisi. But the fact is that if these people at this point in time cannot be able to open up to their own people, tell them the situation of their prime minister, or those people he has trust. Just check in case of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When this thing happened, the lawyer follow up. Information coming out. Information coming out. But in this case, nobody can say if he's in his house now or if they are still holding him. But let me also bob your brain. If you guys think that it's Nigeria government that puts pressure on Finland to invite him, you guys are joking. I say you guys are joking. The point not your former. If you guys think that is the pressure from Nigeria government that no made them to invite him, you guys are joking. I told you guys, that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria government is not holding our leader. And may queer time with that number. It was Britain, America, and some part of Europe, Germany, France. They are the people holding our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to negotiate with him in favor of their game of interest, in favor of their company in Nigeria. They are so afraid. If you don't know. So if you think that it's Nigeria government pressure that make Finland invite Simon Ekpa, Oga, Tetenola, there's a lot of things you don't know. There's a lot of things you don't know. And there's a lot of people that are working for Nigeria government, and those people, they don't even know themselves. They fought themselves because Nigeria government, these people are mafia. And let me tell you, people that are controlling Nigeria, they are not more than five. They are not more than five. Five solid people. They are the people in charge of Nigeria, controlled by Britain and the West, all those Western world. All those Western world. Can you imagine a British citizen kidnapped in Kenya, rendition to Nigeria after several courts in favor of him? Still yet you're still holding him. UN working group pass judgment in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tell Nigeria government to release him. Still yet, no way. African Union pass judgment in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Still yet, no way. Abia High Court passed judgment in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Steered. No way. Appeal Court discharge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, everything. Say no court in Nigeria have the right to try him. See it. No way. Supreme Court condemn everything they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Say ask him to go back to the lower courts for his bail for his bail. Then they went to lower court. The lower court disobeyed Supreme Court. Egwu a na-agba na iwe dị n'ime. All those things is just time wasted trying to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the land table for them to negotiate in favor of them. Onye to say keep on shaking head. No. If Onye no want to come out the next morning, he just accept what they are putting on his table. Onye will come out in the next morning. So for the case of Simon Ekpa, it's not Nigeria government that put pressure. Take it from me. It's not Nigeria government that put the pressure that make them to invite him for the second time. And remember, before this incident, he said that in 2 weeks' time, a lot of Nigerian media will talk about him. We don't know. Yes. Do you know why? Because in Europe, police have to invite you, send letter to in your house, give you dates where you come to visit him, visit them. Yeah. In Europe, police will send you letter. They will send letter to you officially. Say so day you are invited. So and he knows that the invitation they sent to him, either he came back home or maybe they have a lot of evidence against him. That's why he said that a lot of people will talk about that Okoko no talking, fake prophet in not talk pilot, Obinna. No prophet nwaanyị isi ọcha na France na-akụ iri na o kwuru ekwu 2 years Okoko. And I told him now, I'm seeing him now, he's not coming out with that white garment. He's making his video content. Okay, I have no problem with that. But the moment that white garment, I'm here, and his program is coming. The next program of that fake prophet in Turkey, that was when I will start telling people how it all started. I will play a lot of voice record. I will show you guys my first message to him on WhatsApp, how I started getting in contact with him, and voice record. And I have told him to release that video I asked him to make. To release that video, he put on yellow pullover where he mentioned his name, where he come from. I told him to release that video because if I get there before him, oh yeah, do that so bad. Today is not his program. One researcher in France was lamenting. Hey, Kenke, I don't age my equipment on my program. Mazes Mezunwe Quincy. One researcher, saga. If you want to invite them in your program, invite them. 2 million I watch, 2 million watch, 1 billion I watch, it's up to you. I told I have a very small space, very small platform. But the fact is that there's no message I pass here that it will not get to the people I pass there to. In your WhatsApp group he created, he were more than 2 WhatsApp group he created, telling them not to come to Maz's program. But you are watching me. If you are not watching my program, how do you know that Barrister Ejimako came to my program? How do you know that even Barrister Nnemeka also came to my program? And for your information, Biafrans, on Saturday, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu legal team, one of the lawyer again is coming. One of the lawyer that we expect so well is coming. Barrister Maswell is coming. And prepare your question to ask him. Nwaanyị isi ọcha, gee ntị, gee m ntị ọfụma, gee ntị ọfụma. Agwara m gị that na abịala m ịkọ ọnụ. Ịchọọ ịkọ ọnụ, ijekwuru achara ugo. Mbịa nye gị meseji, I move ahead. Because to debunk all those your lies, that's why m ji eme program about you, so that tomorrow ụmụ anyị afụ ya wee ma na iwe onye asị. Agwa ụmụ gị na the kind of activities their mother pray na their mother wụ onye asị. Kalapụ nwaanyị isi ọcha na France. Ọ bụla program ka anyị nọ tata. So Ngozi Eze, I don't think you guys have government. No, nothing. Because some unu nwere government, unu na-agwa your people eziokwu. By now, I can go from lawyer that represents Simon Ekpa. I can go from the lawyer. Because this kind of case, he cannot defend himself. It's impossible. He can't defend himself. So, even but even now, for those of you who are so upset because of Chika Paul do same activities and cost to the overall Simon Ekpa, heaven. I hope you guys are seeing the handwriting. Come back. You people should come back before Onyen Apota, because Onyen is coming out very soon. Come back. For those of you that are still on the fence, for those of you don't know what Onamazebunu says so, come back home. We have one IPOB, one DOS. One IPOB, one DOS, one leader. Our leader, Maazin Nnamdi Kanu, is still in charge of IPOB. Forget the leadership. Don't forget about the leadership. And I'm using this opportunity calling people on America. America, get in touch with the regional coordinator, Maazi Ndidanwolom. Get in touch with the regional coordinator, Maazi Ichie Eziokwu. Get in touch with the state coordinator, Maazi Cosmos Dulu. These are the people. Get in touch with them. If you cannot get in touch with them, get in touch with me. I will link you to them. If you are in Europe, get in touch with the German coordinator. Mazo Bonner is there. Get in touch. If you cannot reach him, get in touch with me. I'll connect you to him. Also get in touch with Italian coordinator Mazo Golo. Because Onyendu is coming. You guys have figure or that at this point in time, that now you guys cannot have the picture, the accurate picture of what is happening in Finland. That means one down can assume that now everything I going up. Yeah. So that at this point in time, we want to give the accurate picture of what is going on in Finland. That means at this point in time, that now Simon Ekpa a very good lawyer. You have to address their people about what is going on. That means now onye kwunu na-azụ ọkpụnụ na-akpụ n'ala. Ọkpụnụ na-akpụ n'ala. Ọkpụnụ na-akpụ n'ala. Ọkpụnụ na-akpụ n'ala. And like I said before, for those that are happy that they will work with the Nigerian government to destroy him, Oga, nothing. Seven Pota, don't join the enemy to destroy your brother. In as much that you roll another mate here. No, because the moment you join the enemy to destroy your brother, go on, you are destroying yourself too. You are destroying yourself too. This is the fact. So it's better you come back home. That's your brother. Don't join the enemy. Because the moment you are joining the enemy, you're also giving the enemy another chance to tap you. to get you too. There are people like Methuselah 1000 teeth that say that they will partner with Nigerian government to buy their own people. Chibuze Egbuatu na ebe ọ nọ today. Today, oh my God, I told them they will never be at peace until onye ndị apụta. Today, ọ nọ with Nigerian government. Now, what's about one or two things? Nke nọ Germany a na-akpọ dibịa akọ na uche na-asị sign ya document ka akpọta ya gbuo sikpọta ya gbuo but na ihe na-eme na north today on Sunday in Benue State 13 people can sent to the land of no return. Can they send it back? Herdsmen. They also went to church, but Nigeria government is not talking about it. In Benue State 13 people on Sunday. Now village guy again, what 13 people. Now go to I posted it on my line time now. Go to Sarah Reporter, the news is there. But do you see it trending? Dibia akon uchak akon ewu ama for that one. No ESM Mazda can create it to save his own people. What are they against? Okay, let me play this video. Everyone now worried that they should send Simon back. Let me play this video. Onyala.
Yeah, Simon Ekpa cannot be extradited to Nigeria. If that ever happens, Nigeria will first sign an agreement and give a guarantee that he will not be. Yes. Nigeria will sign that. Nigeria will give guarantee that that he will not be tortured or subject to inhuman and degrading treatment. Hella, okay, give us the document. Give us the document you will sign. I swear, Makachi to God, we will not.
Now this man wopo. Now this man wopo. Or before when this man was like an enemy of Igbos. I know what I'm saying. Enemy of Igbos. See you enemy of Igbos. Now, all the happy one I say yes. See, we'll take the contract. The Nigerian government sign the contract, sign the document. See, what you know, the same Hausa Fulani, the Lumunia in 1940 something, TPA, 1945 TPA, 1948 TPA, 1952 TPA. Ahmad Bello make that speech that now instead of giving an Igbo man a work, that he will neither hire expatriates. That when he came in power in 1952, now the whole Igbos not in position, not through all of them. Now I had this one of you, say yes, now you want to work with Nigeria government to destroy his own people. Or you want to preach, or soon offering the Bonanya, Chineke Yapo. Let's hear from him.
Ihe maka Samuel Ekpa adị ebe a na-atọtị ya. Ọ na-ejide amụ ya aka maka ihe dị na-amụ atọtị ya. Unu ma ihe ya na nke America jem. You know? Kedu ihe ka Samuel Ekpa ga-adị ebe a na-atọtị ya? So Nigeria will tell them, yes, we will sign. I swear to God, you know we are Christian and Muslim country. We will not torture him. I swear. Give him to us. Give the Mabaga to us. Yes, now, Nigeria will promise. Nigeria will never torture Simon Ekpa. Nigeria will never torture him. They will never reduce him to treat him, subject him to any inhumane. No. They will even buy Fendi. Or they will buy Fendi, another type of Fendi, and give him to show him. But I gave up to the court. He tell you that the makeup artist. I better a pancake or I shine it to the hella. Nigeria got signed. They will not torture him. were eriri kee ya n'amụ ewelu pin lụọ ihe n'amụ. Give him to us. Give him to us. Let us confirm if it is even the prime minister. Now, what I'm saying, Bo, what I'm
onye si n'ọfụ ndị Igbo n'anya, ọ bụrụ somebody ṅụju mmiri ara nne ya afọ, ọ bụrụ onye Hausa tụrụ ime, na ọ bụrụ onye a wee okenye. So now it is so happy now with the Northerners, ndị gbuwe your people n'anya Adam. If not IPOB that stop this massacre in the north, or anything eme n'Europe egbuwe ndị be anyị. No man, then IPOB stop it. IPOB stop there. Oh man, the same mass now cannot again stop there. No man, anything eme in Europe that time, bam, they use the advantage. Na-egbu ndị Igbo na north. For how long did that thing since the coming of IPOB? Onye discharge, no, or can it exist? The answer is no. But this anụ ọfịa wụrụ ajị wide gbaju a gbachineke ya akpọ ọkụ amala onwe ya. Ọ dị so happy. Ọ dị so happy. Senior is working with Nigeria government. He's working with Nigeria government. Ọ dị so happy. He's working with ndị na-egbu ụmụnne ya. From Enugu State ka o si. How many times can Fulani herdsmen start go n'Enugu? Unu ma, no? How many times? Manuzo one, mana how many times ka Fulani gbugo ndị mmadụ n'Enugu? Gịnị ka o mego? Or follow that one? How many times ka Fulani gbugo ndị mmadụ n'Ebonyi State? Nke egbu on Sunday na Benue State. Go to South Reporter, he is there. Nigerian media will not trend it. Anụ ọfịa na-akpọ dibịa Kanucha, ọma mfe ya kwuo, Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. I want to send my link. If you want to come and air your view. Let me put my link so that no. Let's continue listening to Anwafia.
no be to sign agreement.
The link is there now.
No be to sign agreement, Kati. No be to sign agreement. We will sign with our pleasure. You understand? With our pleasure. I want them to sign it. You know, he's first of all our citizen. He is first our citizen before he became yours. So please, save yourself the trouble, give it to us. Makachupu to God. Makachupu to God. We will not torture him. We will not do him anything. I would like to come onto the program maybe Saturday or Sunday if you are available. I think that Finnish country, Finland, wants you to sign. Sign it and bring Simon Ekpa. Promise them if they say he must not be tortured. Shebi na paper now, you sign. He must not be subjected to any. Yes. We pledge never to subject him to any inhuman. We pledge. Sign. Yanata Goda Anata. We want that guy in Nigeria, Makachuku. We want that guy in Nigeria. Onatazia. Emeya alo. Emeya ha na emen dem mmadụ na. Ya ha na emen dem mmadụ na ha jide ndem mmadụ. Na ndị otu ejide ndem mmadụ na ala Igbo. Emeya. Iwelu pin aga, iwelu aga do ya n'ime amụ ite ya eriri. Mbọsị ọ ga-abịa na court ite ya pancake, were ude techachacha ya ọfụma gụọ akwa yichie ya ahụ. You know? Nnamdi Kanu nkọ. Ọ nwere mgbe one idiot si America na-abịa, ọ ka na-abịakwa. Igbucha ndị mmadụ. Ima mmadụ na-enwe maka Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi.
So all this annual of your cocoa, let's play another one. Can we talk about I think no all the two? Okoko Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ.
begin to rejoice now and say, yes, they have arrested Simon Ekpa. Oh, yeah. You must remember that Simon Ekpa is a disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. There is nothing Simon Ekpa did that Nnamdi Kanu did not do. Nothing. And I just wish, and I just pray, they should bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. Wakachi, if they bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, I will come back to Nigeria and visit him wherever he is. Nnamdi Kanu is Simon Ekpa, and Simon Ekpa is Nnamdi Kanu. Otu Akodi, anybody who don't begin to rejoice now and say, yes, they have arrested Simon Ekpa. Oh, yeah. You must remember that Simon Ekpa is a disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. There is nothing Simon Ekpa did that Nnamdi Kanu did not do. Nothing. And I just wish, and I just pray, they should bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. Wakachi, if they bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, I will come back to Nigeria and visit him wherever he is. Nnamdi Kanu is Simon Ekpa, and Simon Ekpa is Nnamdi Kanu. Otu Akodi, anybody who don't begin to rejoice now and say, yes, they have arrested Simon Ekpa. Oh, yeah. You must remember that Simon Ekpa is a disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. There is nothing Simon Ekpa did that Nnamdi Kanu did not do. Nothing. And I just wish, and I just pray, they should bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. Wakachi, if they bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, I will come back to Nigeria and visit him wherever he is. Nnamdi Kanu is Simon Ekpa, and Simon Ekpa is Nnamdi Kanu. Otu Akodi, anybody who don't...
No, this is Okoko. First of all, I have sent my link. If there's anyone who want to come in, or you have a contrary opinion, or if you want to challenge me, or what I said is not okay, come in. Dibia Kono Ankita Kono Uche, come in. The link is there. You can see the link on you on my Facebook. Then on YouTube, I think yes, it's on YouTube also. The link is on YouTube also. Come in. Now, first of all, it can wait from now to the entirety. If you follow the law, Finland will not send him to Nigeria. If you follow the law, but I know, game of interest, all those white people, because they are game of interest. If they are handlers, okay, yeah, we need to do away with this person. Yeah, it's possible that they can send him, but if you follow the law, it's difficult. First of all, Nigeria have no any treaty with Finland. Second, Simon is a citizen of Finland, dual citizen of Finland. Third, he have also destroyed his passport on media that he reject Nigeria, that is a Biafra. And another one, the Finland government will also consider human rights activities in Nigeria. Even European Union, they will also consider how the human rights in Nigeria, how they operate. And when you go to that area, Nigeria human rights is out of place. We saw the one time Amnesty International condemning Nigeria government, condemning Nigeria military about extraordinary killing, extrajudiciary killing. So if you talk about the human rights, it's out of place, and they cannot send him there because even UN have condemned Nigeria, their soldiers, the way they buy people. Amnesty International have condemned Nigeria, the way they buy people. So you can see. So that 1 million years, I don't think he's coming. If they found him guilty, what happened to this guy, this Yoruba guy, Adenka grandson? That's what will take place. This Adenka grandson, they take him to court. At the end of the day, they judge him. They found him guilty. They jail him in UK, but now he's out. So that would be that. If the worst, if that come, they find Sam Ekpa guilty, it will only serve in jail terms in Finland. This is the fact. This is fact. This is the truth. So you being happy, that na enemies, that enemies ibu nebu munegu, boo your grandfather, boo your grandmother, your ancestors. You want to join them against your own brother. Even na yamali ife n'iwe okoko. Even na yamali ife n'iwe okoko na seke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. More Maazị Ezumezu. Activity of Simon Ekpa, I don't like it. Ana m eti oti mgbolomgbo. O nwere program na-eme na Chinasa Nwodo then. These men have disobeyed Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Go and watch that program. But person like me enwere ike join the enemy, the common enemy, against my own people. Against my own people, just because now money we are not in the same we don't have the same idea. No, I can't do that. I can't do that because all those things. Remember what Dave Umahi said. They will create a parallel IPOB. Remember. How about Supreme Court governor? When they want to, project it that IPOB is the one causing insecurity in the land. In fact, even the IG of police have concluded the plan to blackmail IPOB. But guess what? The same hope Uzodimma, our number one enemy, came out and said, no, it's not IPOB. How about in terms of Locha Sokolocha? About 3-4 Fulani men in Imo State. The same Locha came out and said, no, this is not IPOB. How about when the governors, when they met about the security in the southeast, they say it's not IPOB. How about the recent one? Governoti, that the insecurity was caused by the politicians, not IPOB. The same every time this so coke and mapota with Ajo White Julian na akinyu Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. So my people, this is what we're going to talk. So in as much let's continue with that program. In as much that people like me, we don't buy the idea of what Simon is doing, but we will never, join the
comments is that you cannot paint a whole tribe with one brush.
Enemy.
And they have debunked it.
Replay the tape again. Replay the tape.
No,
I was specific about what I said. I provided context.
Right.
Nobody should tell me any nonsense.
Well,
if people have a different opinion, they are entitled. No, there's no nonsense duty.
I think it's our duty.
If people have a different opinion, they have anthropological evidence to support it, they should say so.
Well,
it's not for me to reverse myself.
No, I was just saying to clarify.
Except you are expressing your own opinion.
No.
And then I will come after you and say you are wrong.
There's been a flurry of reactions.
Yes.
And I have to present
that
it. It
comes
is my
with
duty.
the job. That comes with the job.
It is my duty.
It's a free country.
It is my duty to present the reactions of the Nigerian people.
And not to come and challenge me.
Absolutely not. I asked you if you would like to comment. I asked if you would like to comment.
I told you.
Well, the conversation is that a whole tribe cannot be painted with one man's experience. We'll take another story. In another development, Defense Headquarters on Thursday dismissed as laughable allegations made by the Chief Executive Officer of Tantita Security Services Nigeria Limited, Tom Polo, who accused the Nigerian Navy of aiding oil theft, speaking on Monday night while receiving the national leadership of the Nigerian Bar Association in Delta State. Tom Polo cited an instance when the Navy shot at officials of his security firm after intercepting a vessel laden with crude oil in River State.
Some few days back, people intercepted a vessel in Port Harcourt where Nigerian Navy was shooting at Tantita security people with DSS and the civil defense. So we want to employ and beg that you have a duty to play in this present condition now. Because once we do reasonable arrests, what I want to appeal is that you need to help us. If somebody is coming to load a vessel of 5,000 metric tons, you will see this community here now. Nobody will have vessel. The vessel will come from other Lagos or maybe our other neighboring countries or Abuja. But the man here will now do a water boy or a canoe boy. At the end, that is the one that they will arrest or prosecute.
Well, this is a huge story, Vimbai. We know that the Nigerian Navy has denied allegations that its men shot at officials of the Tantita Security Services Nigeria Limited in River State. In a telephone chat with the Director, Naval Information Abuja, Comrade Adams Aliyu told Arise News correspondent Ovieteme George that a statement by the chairman of Tantita Security Services Nigeria Limited was false. I don't know your thoughts on this. I mean, talking about whether or not, these people are in cahoot. It's been a long drawn story. But for Tom Polo to come out to say, yes, he is witness to this sort of allegation is quite grave.
This isn't, I believe this isn't the first time we've heard about, disagreement between the pipeline surveillance security operators and the Navy. And I don't think it's the last time. We know that the situation it's very uneasy because everybody, it's almost like a turf war, where these contracts, these huge contracts, by the way, have been accorded for the pipeline surveillance. And the Navy feel very much that that's their terrain and they can fully handle. Last week we were discussing the proposal of the Coast Guard bill and so forth, which the Navy, again, is also saying that the Navy is fully capable of patrolling and protecting all of these assets, and almost feels like their territory is being infringed upon. Now, when these allegations come, sometimes you see the videos and whatever. Only God knows what really happens in the creeks, because the creeks are just a different ball game on their own. It's not even something I want to put my mouth in, because nobody really fully understands what's going on there. Because you've got a lot of guys who, legacy of the amnesty and so forth, a lot of guys who have a lot of power, a lot of influence, a lot of money operating there. And then you have the Navy as well, who's feeling threatened by that. So did it happen? Didn't it happen? The honest truth is we'll never know. Of course, we have to take the stance of the Navy in this case and say, well, the Navy is saying that no such thing happened. But I just wish that at the end of the day, we're here trying to plan for, is it over 2 million barrels of oil per day? And then you hear about these types of skirmishes. It makes the prospect of 2 million barrels per
Yeah, sorry, I'm back again. It's my just my network. Yeah, I just you can see this is the problem we have. You can see Tompolo accusing the Navy of shooting at them. Why? Because of the vessel that steal the resources. This is the problem we have. This is the problem we have in Nigeria. Resources, oil. The Westerners, they want to take our resources by all means. And that's why I said to Simon Ekpa then, if you want me to believe that you are there, tamper the oil. Tamper the oil. Do you know the reason why they give these people amnesty then? Because Tompolo and the rest and co, we are not outside Nigeria. They are in the creek. If they are outside, they can bundle them and bring them back to Nigeria. But these men are in the creek, in the forest, in the creek. And creek is so hard. And the Westerners, they see that the best thing is to give this amnesty, bring them to the land table. Now, what stop federal government of bringing Mazi Nankan on land table for discussion to solve the problem in our land? Why? What stopped them? I'm asking. What stopped them? What stopped them? Remember, when I think that was last year or last 2 years, that the list of oil theft in Nigeria, when they come out, all the whole Europe, all the powerful nations in Europe, all of them are involved, including America, including UK, all of them are involved, stealing the Nigeria oil, crude oil. Even up till now, it's still going on. That's why I told you guys, the Ndi ji our leader is bleeding. Remember, they gave us the news then that it was Hope Uzodinma. And all of us, we believe it's okay. Hope Uzodinma, yeah, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it's after election have come and gone. Gini na-eme? They keep giving you excuse. See, keep using their puppets against us. And that's why I say, Biafrans, ema na eziokwu na-adị mma okwukwu and eziokwu na-agba agba na ntị. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, coming of Biafra will be revolution. Revolution. Do you know the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made that statement? Okay, you might the reason only you make that statement. That only revolution will give us our freedom. Now I can hear some autopilot saying that they have taken they have taken them to EU to discuss Biafra issue. Now EU. You are taken to EU. Now the first time they want to discuss Biafra issue in EU. Where were you when Onyelu was telling you about how he went to EU? How he went to EU? How many times he went to EU? Where were you when Onyelu was telling you guys how he went to UN? That's why I say Simon Ekpa is busy doing nothing. Or just na-eli unu ojobo. Ka anyị were today now I say okay, Andole I say okay, your game adugo okay, park ya. Ego niile eto na gịnị kiri ihe ekwu na onye ka iji aka? Ka onye iji aka? Ọlafa ajele ka ihe eji aka? Ka Sọni Akpalawa ka ihe eji? Ka Ngozi Ọlabaeze ka ihe eji? Gwa m onye ihe eji aka. Nothing. Onwere onye ihe eji, Ka maka Nele ofu egwu, today ananụzi maka onu Nele ofu egwu. Ọ gang up with Ngozi Ọlabaeze. Oyibo, madam oyibo na-anụ maka ya. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tinye the structure there and everything. Now, Mazi's mates, I'm telling you guys, come back home. Come back home. That one na fugo that mkpụrụ ụnụ na okwu ụnụ na-apị mkpụrụ adịrị ya. If by this time, there won't any official statement from Finland through a lawyer to his followers, ebe kono kozi, ebe kono kozi, ebe kono kozi. So the fact is that ikwetele, it's up to you. But Maazị Ezumeze, I'm here to tell you the facts. Isi na nke m na-ekwu abụrụ ya, be man enough, come in. The link is there. The link dị na Facebook, or dị na YouTube. Come in. Come in. So my people, I think I will be winding down now. Onwe any question, onye nwe ajụ ya ajụ. Oya, it's time. Let your questions so I can treat. I can respond. Your own literally better. The link is there. Come in with the link. And Frank Segini, or go and sleep. Okay. Okay, this are not a platform onye bata. Huh? Ịma na platform Maazị Ezumeze nwa ekwensu, ịma na no. Ana m enye one block mma block na ọ na YouTube ka isi. Ebe a ka ewepụta ya na. Ka na YouTube dey block ọgwụ. Chineke akpọ ọkụ. Let me go to YouTube. It will go under fake account wee batakwa again. Idekwe nonsense in block ọgwụ. Oya ka ebe ọ nọ. Ibe na my program dị loyal. Ọmụnwa na ebe a na nwa ọga na-ekwu, ọbụla nwa bụ onye na-ekwu. Ibe na my program nọ nwayọọ. Ịchọ challenge bata. Ka ebe ọ nọ ka m pinye oke ọkụ. No. Achọrọ m idile, achọrọ m iblọk ya blọk. Blọk ka m chọrọ inye. Ọ ya edekwa again. Dekwa again bata na delete ka m delete le da again bata. I did not succeed to block you because of deleting and ipugo. Da again. Frank, da again. Da again. Let me see your comment again. So, ọ bụ that now, at the end of the day, by now, there won't any official statement from Finland through the lawyer to the 50 million people who claim unonwe in Nigeria and other people no won't any official statement. One day man na ụkwa unu na ama na mkpụrụ adụla ya. Come back home. Come back home. Simon Ekpa abụrụ onye nche na ọ bụ ya. Onye nche na ọ bụ ka ọ bụ. No. But we will not join the enemy to destroy our own brother. Instead, anyị bata n'ime ụlọ. Eme gịnị? Anyị tie our brother oti mgbodomgbo. No? Ịgbakọ aka chụọ egbe chọrọ buru ovolo ọkụkọ. Ịbata n'ime ụlọ isisi nne ọkụkọ, ebee ka ọ gaba ọkpọrọ ụmụ ya wee gaba ka egbe wee chee iburu ya. Ịbata n'ime ụlọ ịdụọ nne ọkụkọ ọdụ. Ịdụọ ya ndụmọdụ. But the man joined the enemy. He destroy onye nke gị. No. Just like iwe dibịa akọ n'uche na ezuzugharị. So like I said, this program is open and I'm calling on those IPOB that are offended in one way or the other. Most important, those in America. Get back to the people. Get back to your regional coordinator. Maazị Ndidi Anwulum. Get back to him. If you cannot get back to him, just inbox me. Get in touch with me. I will link you to him. Get in touch with Maazị Ichie Eziokwu. Get in touch with them. Get in touch with Maazị Cosmos Dulu. In Europe here, get in touch with Maazị Ogbone Abraham. Get in touch with Maazị Ogolo. Or get in touch with me. Then I will link you to the direct. Remember what Maazị Kanu said. You must obey IPOB code of conduct. You must obey IPOB code of conduct. Those of you ji maka iwochi na-asa nwa nkịta Chika Paul Edozie Mr. Underground na-eme na-eche na other place ka ụzọ dị ụzọ adịrọ dị ya. Come back home. Come back home. Because A needed everybody. A needed everybody. So as I was saying before, onye ndu si all the true revolution you wanted this struggle. You know why? Because after onye ndu gacha ma EU ma UN, onye ndu si a white man called him say nwoke bia ebe anọ that you may continue coming to EU, coming to UN, you will not get a result. Go back home and organize your people to stand up. And that's what Mazna Nkanu mee. We're not ọnụ down to Calabar, down to Ibanke, down to Bayelsa, down to Benue, down to Kogi, na-akpọka anyị ọnụ. Na-akpọka anyị ọnụ wee pụzie the final journey. Onye ọla pụsọntị n'aka chọzie ụzọ ọga Chika Paul Edozie m chọrọ ụzọ ọga that they don't want him to succeed. Mana ọga go lapụ go somewhere he go actually succeed. Mana ọga nọ on the mission in the go one with deputy who second in command na asị na actually succeed. Nwanne afọ m Igbo n'anya kama Igbo anyị nwekwe nsogbu too. We hear it from Chinasa Nwankita that they don't want them to succeed. The amount that now when Mazna can succeed, no one succeed to go, no one succeed to go on and never succeed to go. That's why you guys disobeyed Mazin Nandikano. And that's why we are at this point. A lot of people with a biased mind. Because before now, when I'm not now, Mazna will come out. When you're not attack ego, every madam Nanyano. Did the madam Nanya blackmail there? Kojo, everything. Did that was family? Kojo, no, his own brother. But today, that Kantakan was fighting to lose his brother. Even Achalugo, say it, I have it. But today, my brother today come up where. So you're not going to my wine no. For those of you, Jiwo Wepo, Ganda camp, come back home. Come back home. Onyendu is coming out. Very soon, come back home. For those of you that are sitting on the fence, come back home. Bata. We have one leader, one IPOB, one DOS. Chika Paul Edozie Mr. Underground. Mazin Nan can have moved on. Mazin Nan can have gone down, no? So I'm soon come back home. So we don't have much. I want any message any question So we'll be winding down now. And I'm saying all right, line number. Huh? Can't you message our leader waiting here before I go? Let me play this message of Maznan Khan.
Contact with you, you must please be able to oblige her and do as you're told. Or if you get a call, it's when you fail. Anytime you get a call from our sister Nonna, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to remit the money that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand the reason why you're holding it. I don't know what for. Please, that was why we left those criminals with money in Georgia and they stole it. Trying to be clever by half, or should I say too clever by half, like the Flan will always do. The two criminals living in Atlanta, Georgia, hoarded our money. No Kempo and the Zurumba. Two criminals. Two roads from there stole our money. I have all the records, and they must understand that. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nene cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nene cannot see.
No, careful how people are deceiving themselves. I saw a post from Patrick Nkem, and a lot of this in the leadership is sharing that post. That where Mazna can say that we have one command, we have only one way of raising ESN fund. They are sharing that post just because they want to tell autopilot that the fundraising they are doing, that only to say that we have only one way to for fundraising. Then ask them, them that change a lot of accounts to their own account, that raise fund, did they obey Maznakan's instruction? Maznakan said, Madam Nenyanya is the only person that can organize fundraising. That any account that Madam Nenyanya is not aware is going to close that account. Are they obeying it? But they want to castigate autopilot. Now let's get another video. We are winding down.
ABAB shall be with this IPOB, this noble family of IPOB, till the restoration of Biafra and beyond. All this I pray in the name of the Most High that liveth forever, Hashem, now and forevermore. Ise, Ise, Ise. My dear and fellow Biafrans, I have returned full time and I am coming back, and I will bring hell with me. Thank you very much. Remain blessed wherever you are. And I will bring hell with me. And I am coming back. My dear and fellow Biafrans, I have returned full time and I am coming back, and I will bring hell with me. Thank you very much. Remain blessed wherever you are. Ise. My dear and fellow Biafrans, I have returned full time and I am coming back, and I will bring hell with me. Thank you very much. Remain blessed wherever you are.
Unanole? This was a time Onyendu will escape from Biafra land in the state of Israel. Now, seeing that not return to God, and he's coming back and he will bring hell with him. Now, Onyendu ejego due to your gwala or not to go back for second missionary journey. They go all up alone. Una megene basachazia. So una one under leader. Onye this go and listen to. Also go and follow. Also go and listen. When they create another leader. Then when he come back, gonna call ya Ogba. Ogba will go and follow. Ogba will go and listen. Okwa de lego. Gwa nwoke nenem. Gwa nwanyị nenem. Gwa nwoke nenem agụ nwanyị nenem. Okwa de lego. A man whooped the under your way to aja. Boon that I am coming back and I will bring hell with me. And today, giving a man today. Then now call God and make una what's there? The rules so they were nobody want to obey it. agbasazie onye ọbụla achọwazie akpa chọwa ego. Thank God for the wise counsel, Barrister Ejimakor. If not, most of you can ask na onye ndu is not capable enough to take this struggle anymore because the torture may affect. That was the plan, their game plan, but it was Barrister Ejimakor, the wise counsel, debunked those lies by allowing Mazi Nnamdi to have access to media. That's why people like you are, oh, this the same man I married. Soon on Abia is coming back, and he went back home to continue where he stopped. When I was there, create there a lot of accounts. Ụfọdụ na-change the name of IPOB na France. Nwaanyị isi ọcha na France. They change the name of IPOB. Simon Ekpa said that he will not take order from anybody in dungeon. But guess what? Onyendu is coming back. Onyendu is coming back. But Oya do more better. That Naina stay back before Onyendu is out. Oya do more better. Ana masu kudo de lai. Kudo de lai. Ndon kanka. If I need our preaching I dey preach here is out of love, but out of hate. So agbagum owo gi iwo buru n'obi that no gini anyị na-ekwu ya with out of love for you to change and do the right thing. Amalite na-ekwu na ọwụ na okwu na-ekwu ruturu gị na ọ na-ewo gị iwo buru n'obi that na the reason why I'm doing this is for you to change and come back home because we need you. Buru n'obi that na ana agwa gị out of hate. Buru n'obi that na mụọ Maazị Ezumegbe I'm your brother. Buru n'obi that na gịnị na mmadụ afọ ebe iwe ọjọọ ya emegu sị ka iwe ọjọọ mee gị. In as much na mmadụ ga-anọ in the same room or I did not believe in the same whatever you believe on, but mmadụ achọ ka iwe ọjọọ mee gị. Ana m asụ na onye afụta ka afọ echi ndụ nka nka. Simon Ekpa o nwere Nigeria ọ na-aga, and I am enjoying Nigeria government to pull him down in as much that his activities is not okay. On one night ka ọ bụ anyị akpọbata ya n'ime ụlọ si ya nwanne this thing may metal ya onwe ya yi agwa egwe ya onwe oti mgbolomgbo anyị eti eti ya oti mgbolomgbo ka ọ dị onye afọ taa ka afọ echi.
Yeah. This shit by Master my castle. I pop in the building, we stand strong in all we do. Under the leadership of Onyendu Masenamikanu. Let's go. Master my castle. I rise like the sun, my spirit unbreakable. In the struggle for freedom, I resolve unshakable. From the streets of social media, I make my stand. A warrior with the voice fighting for our land. Hip hop, we're the heartbeat of the nation. Our dreams of Biafra fuel out to the nation. From Facebook to Twitter, we spread the truth. Masenamikanu leading, guiding our youth. I'm a freedom fighter, flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Will never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. My timeline's a canvas where I paint my truth, exposing injustice, demanding our youth. We're more than hashtags, be a movement so strong. I call family, together we belong. From the X handle to Instagram stories, we amplify our voices, share our glories. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wisdom lights our way. In this fight for justice, we won't sway. I'm a freedom fighter, flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Will never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. From the X handle to Instagram stories, we amplify our voices, share our glories. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wisdom lights our way. In this fight for justice, we won't sway. I'm a freedom fighter, flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Will never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. We're the echoes of history, the fire in our eyes. Our struggles not in vain, we reach for the skies. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our beacon of hope, guiding us forward, helping us cope. I'm a freedom fighter flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Maze sume sume quest will never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. Yeah, shout out to all my IPR brothers and sisters. Keep the flame burning, keep fighting for what's right. Maze Namdi Kanu, we salute you. Maze sume sume quest, signing out.